Your TV did not get slower or worse by accident. Smart TVs accumulate data, run outdated software, and build up digital clutter the same way a computer does. The good news is that most of it is completely reversible. Here is exactly what to do to make your TV feel, look, and perform the way it did when you first turned it on. Number 7. Clear the app cache. Every app on your TV, Netflix, YouTube, Disney+, your browser, your streaming apps, stores temporary data in a cache. This cache is supposed to speed things up by saving frequently used data so the app does not have to reload it every time. But over months and years, the cache grows enormous, becomes fragmented, and starts having the opposite effect. A TV with a full or corrupted cache runs apps slowly, takes longer to load content, freezes midstream, and sometimes crashes apps entirely. Clearing the cache wipes that accumulated data without deleting your accounts or saved preferences. On Samsung TVs, go to Settings, then Support, then Device Care, and run a storage cleanup. On LG, go to Settings, then General, then Storage, and clear the cache for individual apps. On Sony and Android TV models, go to Settings, then Apps, select each app, and choose Clear Cache. Do this for every app you use regularly, and repeat every 2 to 3 months. Number 6. Uninstall apps you never use. Every installed app on your TV takes up storage space and uses background processing resources. Even when you are not actively running it, smart TVs often have very limited storage compared to phones or computers, and a full or nearly full storage state slows down the entire system interface. Go through your installed apps and remove anything you have not opened in the past few months. On most smart TVs, you can manage apps through Settings, then Apps or Application Manager. Removing 5 or 6 unused apps can free up significant storage and noticeably improve how smoothly the TV interface responds. Number 5. Update the firmware. An outdated firmware version is running older, less efficient code for every process happening inside your TV. Image processing, app management, network handling, and power management. TV manufacturers release firmware updates specifically to improve performance, fix bugs that cause sluggishness, and optimize how the TV uses its hardware. Go to Settings, then Support or System, and select Software Update or check for updates. Install whatever is available. After the update and restart, navigation will often feel more responsive, apps will load faster, and streaming performance may improve noticeably. Turn on automatic updates if the option is available. Keeping the firmware current is the single most effective ongoing maintenance step for any smart TV. Number 4. Perform a proper power cycle. There is a significant difference between pressing the power button on your remote and properly power cycling your TV. Pressing the remote puts the TV into standby. It stays partially on, keeps network connections active, and continues running background processes. A proper power cycle means unplugging the TV from the wall entirely. Press and hold the physical power button on the TV body for 20 seconds while it is unplugged. This drains the residual charge from the capacitors and forces every system to restart completely from zero when you plug it back in. Do this once a month, or whenever the TV feels sluggish. It takes 2 minutes and resolves a wide range of temporary performance issues that a standby cycle never clears. Number 3. Clean the vents and manage the heat. Dust builds up in every TV ventilation system over months of operation. As the vents clog, the TV runs hotter. As the TV runs hotter, the internal processor throttles its own speed to prevent heat damage. And that throttling shows up as sluggishness, delayed response, and occasional freezes during intensive streaming. Use compressed air to blow dust out of the ventilation slots on the back and sides of the TV every few months. Make sure the TV has adequate clearance, at least 2 to 3 inches on all sides. Move it out of enclosed cabinets if it tends to run warm. A cool TV runs its processor at full speed consistently. Managing the thermal environment is one of the most overlooked performance factors in smart TV maintenance. Number 2. Recalibrate the picture settings. After years of use, picture settings that were adjusted multiple times across different content profiles can end up in a state of contradictory configurations that affect how hard the TV image processor works. Mismatched settings cause the TV to process more aggressively to compensate, and that unnecessary load slows everything down. Go to Picture Settings and reset the picture mode to default for the mode you use most. Then apply clean settings, cinema or filmmaker mode, sharpness at 0, noise reduction off, motion smoothing off, color temperature on warm 2. This gives the processor a clean, efficient baseline to work from rather than a patchwork of conflicting adjustments built up over years. Number 1. Factory reset the TV. Nothing returns a TV to factory fresh performance as completely as a full factory reset. It wipes all installed apps, clears all cached data, removes all user settings, and reinstalls the base operating system in a completely clean state. This is the equivalent of reinstalling the operating system on a slow computer. Everything that has accumulated, corrupted data, fragmented storage, conflicting settings, buggy app installations is completely gone. On Samsung, go to Settings, then General, then Reset. On LG, go to Settings, then All Settings, then General, then Reset to Initial Settings. On Sony, go to Settings, then Device Preferences, then Reset. On TCL Roku, go to Settings, then System, then Advanced System Settings, then Factory Reset. Set up the TV from scratch. Only reinstall the apps you actually use. Apply clean picture settings from the start. Your TV will perform faster, look better, and run more reliably than it has in years.